Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Zara haul. I'm excited to do this because this is my first haul on my channel. So let's get into it. This first piece I got a couple weeks ago. I've already worn it probably 8 times. I really love it. It's a corduroy type material. Honestly, it reminds me of like a shirt my dad would have had in the 70s. It's a little darker than a beige color. So I'm 5'6" and I got a medium. It's already quite oversized, but it hits me right there at the knee. So I wear my over the knee boots. It looks super dressed up. You can dress it down if you want, maybe wear some white sneakers with some socks. I also paired it with a jacket that I got a couple of weeks ago. We'll get back to that here in a second. The reason I love this, so I have like a bunch of shirts that look like this, but the reason I specifically love this one is the buttons. The buttons are tonal with the shirt, so they blend into it. For instance, like I just showed you the jacket that I like wearing with it. If there's buttons with that, on top of buttons with your shirt, there's just lots of buttons. So this is nice because any other shirt that I have like this is black buttons or chocolate brown, basically something that stands out. So that would be my selling point for this shirt. It's also super comfortable. It's very flattering even though it's oversized. It has slits that go up the side, so it's a little risque. If you wanted to wear some black tights with it, if you're not comfortable, that would also look super cool with like an ankle boot or something like that. Coming back to the second item that I got a couple weeks ago as well, it's this water repellent jacket. I also feel like it can be a dress as well. Again, I got a medium. I would normally be a small. This is like an oversized jacket, but got a medium, so then if I wanted to use it as a dress and belt it, I could. As you're seeing here, I'm wearing it with the shirt that I just showed you, with a chunky lug boot that I also actually got at Zara about a month ago. And I think they keep selling out of this specific boot, but I will link it below in the description box along with all the other items and sizes. And just again for your reference, I'm 5'6", and I'm normally a size 2 or a size 25, 26 in jeans. So that kind of gives you a good idea depending on your height and size. I'm a little curvy, I have a butt, so sometimes I like a little bit more room with my items if I don't want them to be form-fitting, which normally I go with less form-fitting, unless it's a date night with Tyler. So anyways, back to this. I would say that the material is like, honestly, a hybrid between a puffer and a rain jacket or like a trench. I love this so much. I love the color. I love the way it fits. I love that I can make it into a dress if I wanted to. So there's that. And back to that lug boot. I am a 7.5, and normally I am true to size in Zara shoes. Like 7.5 fits me perfect. It does run a bit oversized, so if you do get that, I would size down 1, maybe a half size. They run quite large. I don't mind keeping the 7.5 because I wear chunky socks in the winter anyway, and I've worn them around a lot with chunky socks, and there's no like rubbing against the heel. So just FYI. The next item is a cinched waist. The zipper is down. Obviously, I've already worn these. I've already worn these a few times. I've actually featured them on my Instagram. It's a cinched waist, like high-waisted paperbag pant. I love them so much. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go, I do form-fitting pieces, but I definitely lean a little bit more towards the baggier pieces, as long as there's something that's like a cinched waist, for instance, that you can see someone's figure, but then they're baggy all the way down. I've paired these with an ankle bootie, like a heeled boot, and a cropped button up. I think it shows off the pant. I want to show off the cinched waist. I feel like you could wear this with an oversized tee, tuck it all the way in, let it billow out a little, belt it. Again, you could do it with sneakers, but if you want height, you can put it with a boot. This color is also so beautiful. As you can see, it's like that deep green. I couldn't recommend these more. I sized up to a 4. Like I said, I'm normally a 2 in Zara. I like to have a little bit of room. And they fit perfect. Next, so I have a lot of hoodies, but I saw this one and it's like a sand color. I do not have this color. Now I do. I've already worn this, again, featured on my Instagram with a pair of joggers that I have. It's a little different color from this, but I liked, it's still tonal. And I loved the way it looked because sometimes all one color is a little too much for me. It's so comfortable. I love the way, so it's cropped and it cinches in right there. So again, giving you a waist, I always like that. You could always tuck it under your bra if you wanted it a little bit shorter. It's super comfortable. It came in a bunch of different colors. I do feel like this is just a great staple piece to have. Now, I chose 3 plaid options. Feminine one, high fashion type option, and then what I would consider like your standard or typical plaid or flannel. You could also call some of these flannel if you like. I picked 3 options. These are pieces I have not worn yet and I'm deciding whether I want them or not. So if y'all have an opinion, I would love to hear it. Pop into the comments below. Let me know how you feel. Maybe you can help me decide on which one to keep. So with this pretty blue plaid cropped bias cut shirt, I paired it with a high-waisted black skirt that I have and a heeled boot. I love this a lot because I feel like it's a very feminine touch to wearing a flannel or plaid top. Very girly. If you lean more towards like a girly feminine style, I would say this is absolutely a go-to for you. Secondly is what I would call like your typical plaid or flannel top, but they actually did a fun twist on it. It's really hard to tell on the camera, but right now you should be seeing it on me. I paired it with a pair of my like liquid leggings, like faux leather liquid leggings. It looks really cute. And again, like a little bit more edgy, I would say, a little bit more street style. I put it with my heeled boots to give me a little bit of height. You can actually wrap it around your waist or wrap it around your shoulders. So if you're a little bit more preppy, I would say over the shoulders. If you are a little bit more street style, I would say around the waist. So when it came out of the package, I was a little skeptical because it looks a little weird, especially because the shirt that you tie either way, like up or below, is... Anyway, the point is it looked weird coming out of the bag, but when you put it on, it's actually very form-fitting, very flattering. I would say that I would recommend this to a lot of girls. Again, whether you're preppy or you like street style, I feel like it fits both. Last batch of plaid. This is my personal favorite. When I saw this, it's basically a dupe off of a designer. Her name is Isabel Morant. They had it on the runway, I believe it was last season, called the Gabrion maybe, and it's a oversized wool coat. So this is Zara's dupe on it, or what I believe Zara's dupe is. I love this color. I'm normally not like a periwinkle or even purple person, but honestly, just like from far away, this jacket is just, or this coat is just gorgeous. So I paired it with my over the knee like cowboy boots, and I think it just has such a cool vibe, like super high fashion. This is basically one of my favorites so far, but I would still like to know what y'all think based on what you've seen, how I've styled it out. All right, I've been searching for a black oversized blazer for a couple months now. The thing with me is I want it to be long enough to be able to be like a mini dress if I wanted to belt it and like put a hoodie underneath it. So when I pulled this out, it's not quite, and I even like sized up. Like I said, normally I'm a small in Zara, and this is already oversized, and I sized up to a large because I want it to be a little bit longer. As you can see, it's not long enough. I've paired it with like a high-waisted baggy trouser and a bralette top. It's super cute, and I wanted to show it to y'all so you could see how you might wear it. But this does not fit why I got it in the first place, so it will be returned. But regardless, very cute oversized blazer if that's what you're looking for. And my last piece is this leather top. It's so soft and so beautiful. The model on the website was wearing it just with like a brown trouser, and I already have a pair of brown trousers. So here you kind of see it featured as a crop top version with my trouser. You can put it with a heeled boot or a white sneaker. It just basically depends on your taste. Even layering a shirt underneath this, like a billowy blouse, one that has like sleeves that puff out, would be super cute and fit in with the fall trends. I also think it's just good for the summer. I'll definitely be keeping this. So if you enjoyed this video, please share, like, subscribe. If you want to see more hauls, please pop in the comments, let me know. Until next time.